Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to show you a flip through of my favorite art journal. I started working in this book from November 2017 until January 2018, and as you can see, the entire book falls apart by now. That's actually the only disadvantage that I experienced while working in this journal. I really like working in this one because the journal has all kind of paper materials. You can use it for watercoloring, but if you just want to doodle or write, it's perfect as well. I bought it in a Dutch craft store. So for the first page, I painted this black circle and I added a quote from a song that I really like. And on this page, I added a postcard that I got from the Magritte Museum in Brussels. If you are a true fan, you will probably notice that I have some Reputation lyrics in my journal. And of course, a picture of Audrey Hepburn deserves to be in there as well. One thing that I usually do when I feel like a journal entry isn't entirely finished yet, I often add small doodles. I did that here with the typewriter. Before I forget to mention this, I did not create these bird illustrations myself. They are created by a Dutch illustrator called Maartje. I will link her website down below in my description. If you still have some space in your journal that you want to fill up, you can add old receipts. That's what I did here. As you can notice, I often pick a color that I want to use. After that, I decide what else I want to put in there. So perhaps I want to add a poem or pictures that I took myself or got from a magazine. I always make sure that everything fits the color spectrum. Sometimes I feel like I want to go for bold colors, and other times I want to keep it as simple, clean, and minimalistic as possible. It really depends on my mood. Just like other artists or writers, you can have an art block. This means that you desperately want to create something, but you have no idea what or how to begin. When that happens to me, I often look for inspiration on the internet. I go to websites like Pinterest or Instagram, but sometimes that doesn't work either. It helps for me when I just stop journaling for a while. I go for a walk or meet up with friends. Or after a good night of sleep, I just pick up my paintbrush again and I look at the materials that I can use and I just start doodling. It can happen very randomly. Inspiration sometimes just comes and goes. Don't be too hard on yourself when things don't go your way immediately. That sounds really pudic, but it just works for me. After watching the Sherlock series, I felt the need to create some fan art. If you haven't seen the series yet, it's about the detective Sherlock Holmes and it basically tells the story about Sherlock but in a modern way. It's really interesting and fun. If you're into detective series, you will like it and probably binge watch it like I did. No shame in that. I think I created this page in a cafe in Brussels. I just felt like doodling with my white ink pen, so that's what I did. This is actually one of my favorite journal entries. As you can see, I went crazy with my white pen and I doodled over all the pictures because I just felt like it. Now, this is going to be the last entry that I'm going to show you. I added a couple of pictures that I took myself, and that's the end of it. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I worked in this journal for 3 months. Since I enjoyed the paper so much, I bought another journal like this. So if you would like to see a flip through of that one once I finish working in it, give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I hope to see you back in my next video, and if you haven't already done it, subscribe to my channel for more creative videos. Bye bye!